A lot of beginners underestimate the hard work it takes to create manga. You get hyped up, come up with different ideas, sketch the characters, and go wild with the world building. But finishing it? Actually completing a manga from start to end? See, that's where most people never even make it. For the past 3 years, we've seen hundreds of aspiring mangakas hit the same wall. But with the help of pro manga artists with over 50 years of combined experience, they were able to finish their manga and even make more. If you're feeling stuck with still no finished manga to show, then this video might be exactly what you need. And if you stay until the very end, we'll show you how you can get guidance from a pro manga editor and pro Japanese mangakas. Plus, you might even be able to pitch your manga directly to publishers in Japan.
It's too hard to make manga.
I have no time to finish it.
I just lost motivation.
We've heard tons of aspiring mangakas say the same thing. You'd think that with enough passion and the right tools, you could easily make manga if you wanted to. But in reality, it's not that simple. Truth is, one of the biggest reasons you struggle to finish your manga is something called choice overload. That's when having too many options actually make it harder to just pick one. How's this related to manga? Well, if you're a beginner, that's usually what happens. You can make any kind of manga, build whatever world and power system, and take as long as you want. That freedom feels amazing at first, but without direction, it turns into chaos. You start second-guessing everything.
Is my character interesting enough?
Did I cover all the plot holes?
Is my idea even good enough?
And before you know it, you've burned all your time hesitating and overthinking instead of creating. If you finally want to create your first manga but can't seem to move forward, our pro manga editor and Japanese mangaka mentors can help. We'll figure out what's holding you back and give you a clear roadmap of what to do next. Want proof? Just head over to learntodrawmanga.com to see how our students leveled up with direct mentorship. And here's the exciting part. Our best students get to go on an all-expense-paid trip to Japan's biggest comic convention, where you get to share your work directly to Japanese publishers. We'll even translate your work to Japanese and hire a translator on the ground. Even if you're starting from scratch with no story and no experience, that's okay. We'll teach you everything you need to know. What are you waiting for? Just check out the link in the description to learn more. Without a clear roadmap, choice overload tends to overwhelm most beginners. And one of the biggest culprits behind that is scope. A lot of beginners dream of creating the next hit manga right away. But you've got to limit your scope first. Aim for smaller goals you can actually finish. Think of your manga journey like a video game. The daily grind for XP? That's your daily drawing practice. For regular and side quests? Mastering skills like anatomy, perspective, storytelling, and more. Your major quests? Finishing a one-shot or entering manga contests. Then finally, the end game. Getting published, getting serialized, or maybe even seeing your manga turned into an anime someday. But here's the catch. You can't skip straight to the end game without first clearing the early levels. That's why making a one-shot is so important. Take it from the Shonen Jump Guide to Making Manga.
Rather than creating a long 100-page story, trying for 4 stories that are 25 pages each will help you grow more.
One of our viewers even said,
"That one tip in so many of your videos about starting with a one-shot is so right, because once you finish a project and read it end to end, there's no stronger adrenaline rush."
And it's true. Every time our students complete a one-shot, they gain confidence. And that momentum makes it easier to finish the next one as they level up. So, don't rush your magnum opus just yet. Because if making manga really is like a game, it's not about rushing to the final boss. It's about taking things one level at a time and enjoying the process. That's why it helps to reframe the way you think about your projects. Turn your big dream into smaller levels with your own deadlines, goals, and checkpoints. And to make the grind a little more fun, make a DIY reward system. Give yourself a small reward every time you clear a level. Let's say you're learning the basics of drawing. Level 1, heads and faces. Once you've cleared that, you can treat yourself to your favorite snack. Or level 2, torso and limbs. Once you finish that, take a break and watch an episode of your favorite show. And level 3, hands and feet. Maybe you can reward yourself with a movie night. You can scale the rewards however you want. But your reward doesn't always have to be material. It can be the satisfaction of knowing you've improved, that you're one level closer to your goal. As our mentor, pro manga editor Vivi says,
just work every day on it. Do not jump into a blank page without a plan. They have to have a structure in them.
That's what a reward system really gives you. Structure. It's your own self-made roadmap that keeps you from wandering aimlessly. You're not running blindly toward that distant dream. You've got checkpoints to reach and a clear path to follow. If somewhere along the way you lose steam, it's okay to take a break to reignite your passion. One of our students, Takari, went through the same thing. She lost her spark for drawing and struggled to finish her manga. So, she went back to the basics, drawing things like plants just for fun. Takanori Asada, the original editor behind One Piece, believes
Not everything you do has to be some act of pure divine creation, like a piece of your soul you've ripped out and put on the page. By getting your drawing hand moving and having fun with it, your own tendencies and specialties are gonna come into view before you know it.
so. It's okay to doodle, sketch, or make something silly just for fun. You might rediscover what you love about creating in the first place. That's what happened with Takari. Once she took the pressure off, drawing became enjoyable again, and she slowly found her way back to manga. Because sometimes, progress means pausing long enough to breathe. Once you're back in the groove and getting close to finishing, a new challenge appears: perfectionism. Maybe you're like our student Daniel, who likes making yonkomas and 2-page manga because he tends to lose motivation with longer manga. Or maybe you're the type who redraws the same panel over and over again because it just doesn't feel right. But here's the truth: if you keep chasing perfection, you'll never finish.
I said let him cook!
And true, like good food, good stories also take time. But Vivi says,
If you overthink too much, and if you keep a story for like months and months in your head, it will be too overcooked and it wouldn't be good at the end. Too much is bad as well.
another student of ours, Jamie, realized this after submitting his first one-shot to a contest.
There are so many things that I felt like I didn't do well in this manga, but finishing it became the most important thing at the deadline. Perhaps the perfect manga is never finished, and the finished manga is never perfect.
So, don't chase perfection. Chase progress. And if you want help staying accountable, find your people. Whether it's your friends, family, or an online community of fellow mangakas like ours at Learn to Draw Manga. Having a support system makes all the difference. A little friendly rivalry doesn't hurt either. Seeing your peers finish their projects can light a fire under you to keep leveling up too. If they can do it, so can you. As Eiichiro Oda, the creator of One Piece, would say,
All the thinking in the world can't fully prepare you. So I say, just go for it. And once you've made it, then start panicking. You'll figure it out. Human beings are amazing that way.
At the end of the day, finishing your first manga is one of the biggest milestones you'll ever hit as a mangaka. But if you haven't even started, future you might come to regret it. 1 year, 5 years, even 10 years from now, do you still want to be the same old you who never even tried? Save yourself that future regret and take action. Book a free one-on-one manga consultation call with us today, and we'll help you figure out what to do next. The link is in the description. If you want to level up your manga with cinematic techniques, then check out this video.